Man, my dad used to bet me on tongue. Man, you cannot eat dinner until you've eaten it.
So getting into the Spades question. When you bid it, how you go about counting your books?
What you mean? I know. I've been playing Spades so long. I put all my suits together, and I can look and tell how many books I got.
What's the fastest way to lose you as a partner?
Take my book twice.
Twice.
First one, I'm gonna let it slide. Second one, man, you gotta go.
The Spades Table, you don't like it to be called a podcast. You make it very clear it's a show. Why is that?
We're a talk show. It's a production. It's a 6-camera operation. So that's the first thing that I won't let it be. And I say that it's no disrespect to any podcast. I just want us to be different. We have to be called something different to be something different. When you come to DC, whoever you are as a star, it's a few places you have to go. Just like when you go to New York, you gotta go to Hot 97. You go to Atlanta, you gotta go to such and such and such and such. We got to be the staple of the DMV, bro.
All right, back with another episode. Today we have BlackSayJack, founder of the Spades Table. How you doing today?
Ooh, founder. I've never been called that though, brother. I appreciate that one right there.
The shoe fits wear.
Good God Almighty, man. We here now.
Yeah, we are. How you feeling today?
Discourse. I'm great, brother. How are you?
I'm good. I appreciate you for coming.
Man, thank you for the opportunity, man.
Of course. As always, I'm sure you've heard plenty of times that your production, the quality, I think it's probably the best out here, honestly. In the DMV, like it speaks for itself. I'm sure you heard this plenty of times. And I'm curious, what's that looks like on the back end? Like what the team, like how big is the team? Like explain what's going on back there.
It's like 11 of us.
Okay.
That get it all together.
God.
Like, yeah. I look at it like I always tell everybody, it's like I formed Voltron. But they all came to me. Like we have a show of photography. I don't know how she even got here in real life. I don't know who brought her, but I'm so glad that she's with us. Ro, I had her as a guest on the show, and she was so fire. I had to ask her, "Can you be part of this?" She said, "I would love to."
Really?
Boom. He was in the hallway. Come on, that's Isaac. Isaac is my best friend. He's the head of the what do they call that? They say DP, but I don't really like. You know what I'm saying that.
I don't really.
Director of photography.
Okay. Yeah.
Him. He's been my best friend for a long time, and we did a lot of work. And
why you don't like saying DP?
I mean, it really doesn't. I'm 50, so you know what I'm saying. That's not really like initials. I don't be liking to throw around.
Okay.
Just put that out there. It don't mean nothing. But with him, I've been shooting with him for years. But we were shooting the cannabis side. And with him came Al Fury, and he's like the GOAT of all GOATs. Like what you see, like those two together, that's them. I ain't got nothing to do with that shit.
Really?
Hands down, nothing. It's those two guys. And being friends with him, I met Al Fury and found out their team. Like that boy be on ESPN.
Oh, really? Okay.
He's a monster, bro.
I like this guy.
He's a monster. Like the people don't know that the song at the beginning of the show, like that's him. He don't even want nobody to know that. I'm telling everybody, bro.
Okay. Yeah, tell him don't be scared.
That's my man.
Okay.
Renee Gray, she's like the producer / whatever we need for anything. She's been like my sister for so long. I started out the first round of the Spades Table with her and her old company. And that was dope. Mm-hmm. But that had to come to an end too.
Okay.
And we resurfaced together. And what you see, it's 2 years of all of them putting it together. Shout out Randy, man, for everything you've done here. Like, it's so many. Shout out Q for what you do. Shout out Off Menu Catering for being the caterer of the Spades Table.
You know that. She hit me up like 2 days ago.
She's so dope. She's so dope.
Okay.
Food is make you want to just smack somebody, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That mac and cheese, bro, it's wild.
Crazy.
It's crazy.
All right. I'm gonna have to see about it.
But yeah, it's so many of us that come together on the belief of the concept. Not even so much me. Well, I guess they believe in me. I gave them the idea, but it's all in the belief. And we rocking and rolling.
What's the challenges of working with such a big team like that?
People being on time.
That's what I was going to assume.
Yeah, that's it. Okay. Outside of that, like, y'all are more than welcome to come on set with us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We do our 1-2 thing. We support both ways.
Yeah, I definitely want to see it.
Yeah, and once you just gotta see it. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. One time we was shooting at Burgers, and like I teared up. Like I was just standing at the door watching everybody just do they 1-2 thing, man. And I was like, damn.
That's fire.
This shit came from an idea on the toilet, bro.
Yeah.
So in my grown ass, I had to walk outside. Like, wow. That's when it hit me. Like, we kind of doing something.
And when you say it came from a toilet,
yeah, I was watching Hot Ones on my phone and on the toilet, and I was looking at their podcast, and I'm like, you got this white dude interviewing people over hot chicken. A little weird, if you really think about it. I'm like 113 episodes in now before I even had this thought. It was cool up until that day on the toilet.
Uh-huh.
And I said, why can't we have something for our culture? Like, we don't have nothing where it's interactive interviewing. A little more, you know what I'm saying? And that's just doing this right here, which is a little more intimate. But we don't have anything where we doing something and interviewing them, letting the people see the other side of whoever we have at the table. Yeah, that's where it came from.
That leads into the next thing I was going to ask, because outside of you doing the Space Table, I know that Nick Cannon does the We Playin Spades.
That's why we see Nick Cannon. They tried it last year with Waka Flocka and Desi.
So I saw that, and I was confused when I was looking at it. Like,
I mean, they tried it, but it's Amazon. It's a company called Wondery, product of Amazon. I mean, we did the lawyer thing and everything, but I can't patent the game of spades. And all they had to do was one thing, change one word. We're interactive interviewing platform. All they have to say is they're having conversations. As long as they never say they interviewing anybody, there's nothing I can do about it.
Really?
And plus, my pockets ain't long enough to wrestle with Amazon anyway. But the one thing I do know, if you watch that and you watch this, you know who's who.
Okay.
You know who's who. They got the super A-lister guests, but they still not us, bro. Like, you got to be there. They not us, man. I'm confident in that. And it made me feel good. Like, Bama stole my shit.
Really?
Okay, that mean I did something. I mean, this idea of mine was a great one.
What did it feel like that first day you found out that this was even happening?
I was infuriated.
I can imagine.
I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I felt like as soon as a black man can't have shit, that's how I felt for real. Like, damn, yeah, they done took my dream. Like, literally, they took it. But I knew with no disrespect to Walker and them, you know what I'm saying? It's not me. Like, the creator of everything is always going to be greater.
Right.
Every time. They just got hell of a budget. We don't got that.
Yeah.
Anybody want a sponsor or invest in the Space Table, you can reach me directly, you know, BlackSayJack on Instagram. Had to throw that in there, bro.
Yeah. Have y'all tried to get them? Like, Waka Flocka been in D.C. Have y'all tried to get them to come out? And
yeah. But how that look from their side, they got a PR team too.
Yeah.
I done asked the Wondery people, like, look, let's just not even act like you stole it, okay? Let us come on y'all platform, or can we have Nick as a guest? Because, or one of them as a guest, you know. No.
Or just completely reband and use y'all as the, that'd be fire.
Yeah, just let us catch fire real quick. Because we're going to keep going. We're going to catch fire.
Right.
But, yeah, they stole it.
Okay.
It's trash.
Okay.
I said what I said.
I ain't mad at you, man.
What did you think of it when you saw it?
I don't really watch it. I've seen clips. I never watched the full thing of it. And I don't think I saw an episode with Nick.
Trash.
Yeah. I think I only saw with Walker and Desi. Then when I saw Nick, I was like, is this the same show, or did they? But you just
Nick is dope.
Yeah.
Like, everybody will be like, man, Nick did this, Nick did it. No, it's not. Nick didn't do anything except the job.
Right.
It's a whole nother company that legally went through my shit and stole it.
Yeah.
We can't even get paid on YouTube because of that, bro. I swear we block. All we get is no.
Y'all,
you know, with the whole going through all the process, we've been going through that for 2 years, bro. We were going back and forth with them for so long. Now their answers is just no.
But it's like a different name and everything.
You can't tell me that's not the reason why. We've been blew past the monetization checklist, bro.
Yeah. Dang.
Yeah. Like I said, man, we need some investors over here, man.
Maybe I should switch it. Y'all should play Hearts. Switch it up. Dang, that got to be tough.
God didn't give me this idea for no reason.
Yeah.
We got to see it through, bro.
Hey, it's working.
Yeah.
It's definitely working. So, it'll get there. And then you got a hell of a story to tell. Imagine being a small-time creator having to compete with Amazon and Nick Cannon.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And surviving.
Yeah, that's crazy,
You know what I mean?
bro.
So that's a testament to the product.
We appreciate you.
For sure. So getting into the Spades questions. When you're bidding, how you go about counting your books?
What you mean? I know. Like, I just know. I've been playing Spades so long, I put all my suits together, and I can look and tell how many books I got.
Okay. I got a little contest for you. Not really a contest. I had this idea. I'm gonna hang you a deck of cards.
Okay.
Here you go.
This is, first off, I like everyone out there to know this is not a deck of cards.
Oh, my bad.
It's like 14 cards right here, and he about to try to do something crazy.
A hand of cards.
Yeah.
I'm curious how many books you got in that hand.
Let me see. Hold on, let me get away from this, man.
Take your time.
We playing Joker, Deuce.
Yeah, Joker, Deuce. How many books is that?
Oh, man.
Let me go see what I said it was.
Oh, man. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Plugging them.
5.
OG.
I'm gonna say 5 in the shop, maybe 6, because all these diamonds these clubs, they're not gonna go. After I put the ace and the king, and shaky right there. After
Okay.
that.
So 5?
5, maybe 6, depending on where I see them jokers. We're gonna press somebody out to make them put one of them jokers out there. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe you know how to play. I got 5 written down on my thing. So you get a pass to that one. Hold on, Nacho. I got another one for him. How many books you got right here?
Oh my goodness gracious.
Try them out twice.
We still playing Joker, Deuce?
Yeah, Joker, Deuce.
Hey, you got these Jones together, but I ain't. What? Hold on.
Yeah, I put it together for you. It was over the
This rough.
I want you to break it down to him. I want you to break down the thought process.
This rough. I know the first thing I see is a whole lot of clubs again, which is telling me, I got the ace. That king might not even walk. I got so many of these jokers over here. So I'm going to say 1 and a shaky right there.
You'd count the ace?
Yeah, I'm counting the ace.
Okay.
I'm counting the ace. And even if my partner, you know what I'm saying, come out with the queen, I'm going to take it because I'm going to have to feel like I've accomplished something.
I said 1, goddamn.
Yeah, I said I got it. You know what I'm saying? So we got 1. I'm counting the ace and the king of diamonds. I'm counting the ace of heart right there.
Okay.
But I only got 1 ace. So I'm going to have to get my cutout early. I'm going to say 4.
4?
I'm going to get 4.
So let me remember correctly. It's the
4, and the shaky. I definitely get 5 out of this joint right here.
So you said 5?
I'm going to show you. You want me to show you the 5?
Yeah, just tell. I'm looking at the hand now. Tell me what it is.
The ace.
The ace of diamond.
That's one of them right there.
Okay, ace of heart.
I only got 1 more of those left. So that's going to be my 2 because I'm going to cut with that ace right there because I got so many clubs that is crazy. And I'm going to come out with the ace right there.
Okay.
Now, how many is that? That's 3 right there.
That's 3. That's 3.
That's 3 right there. I got 4 diamonds, so I got that right there. That's definitely going to walk.
Okay.
So what's that right there?
That's 4.
I'm going to sneaky come back around with that right there.
And that's going to walk too?
That's going to walk.
That's you sure enough that you would
I'm sure enough.
bid a 5 or you say I got 4 in the possible?
I'm sure enough it's going to walk because I got so many clubs.
Okay.
So, and I only got 4 diamonds.
Okay.
But after that, that's when the shaky shit happened. Like I'm going to have to come back and see if that king walk. And I remember I can't cut nothing else after that, so I'm at the mercy of the table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. 5. I would have accepted 4. For me, it's like 3 in the books. I'm not counting any of them clubs.
It's a cool 4 in the shot because it's sneaky.
Okay.
I fuck around, let that king go in somebody's set.
Okay. Now that I know how you bid, I know for sure I can come out there and
you can
get that
some,
W now.
Yeah, but you got to worry about roll.
Oh, she the one?
She the one.
Okay.
She the one. People don't know that's my unaliver.
Yeah.
You can't say
I believe it. When I watch the dynamic, you the one get the guests all interactive. She be focused. She like, they playing, they talking, like, we gonna win this game.
She be locked in,
She ain't letting it go.
Mm-mm.
So what you think is the, when you got the people on there who hasn't played Spades, or you've been playing Spades for a while, you said you've been doing this for 9 years?
What, the Spades table?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it's about 9 years.
So what's the biggest mistake you think beginners make when they getting into Spades?
Thinking they have more books than they have.
That's probably spot on.
Yeah, thinking like, boy, you ain't got that for real.
Overbidden.
Yeah, you do not have that. By the time the second cars go around, I know what everybody got.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm be able to tell you off the break, you're not going to, you said 7, that ain't going to work.
Ain't no way.
Ain't going to work.
Okay. You ever been in a situation where a game just got way too intense?
Now, I'm going to tell you something, man. I'm going to need everybody to go watch our episode with Fred Smoot and Santana Moss.
Okay.
That was the most intense. And when I say they whipped our ass, bruh, I ain't had an ass whipping like that since I was a kid.
Really?
Yeah, we owe y'all, bruh. We football season over, man.
What made it intense?
The way they was talking shit. Because we be keeping it cool. We be having fun, you know what I'm saying? We don't get up and slam the table like that. That's off. Rodo, I don't know, Rodo's so strong. That when she put that joint down, man, it be something. But yeah, they brought the real shit talking of Spades.
You ever got like a personal one where like somebody just was, like maybe it was over some money or something, I was betting and they just was being too much?
Yeah. I got a wild Spades story, though.
Let me hear that.
My cousin, shout out Tracy, man. We would play Spades, and the bet would be, I don't drink beer. I hate beer. Okay. I want to start it off with that right there. 22-ounce MGDs in the freezer. So, you know, whatever team lost, I had to drink the beer. And we would lose, and my cousin, you know what I'm saying? He was the older cousin, fucking me up at the time. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You know, you got that cousin, man. You gonna have to shoot this nigga because he won't. You know what I'm saying? He won't stop. But he love you so much. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That was him. That was him. And but the big nigga couldn't even drink, so I'm drinking MGDs, bro. 2 of them, and I can't stand beer, bro.
22 ounces.
22 ounces. So that's 44 ounces,
yeah,
bro, on every loss. And the people I'm playing with, pause. That sounded crazy. They wasn't having it no other way either. Like you going to drink it. You gonna have to. You know where I'm going with that. You ain't gonna leave out here without paying up. You're not doing it.
Loss is a loss.
Hey man, that's out of my family. Woo.
I ain't mad at it.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Let me see. What's the fastest way to lose you as a partner?
Take my book twice. First one, I'm gonna let it slide. Second one, man, you gotta go. And I might get up. Like, I'm known to get up,
nah,
bro.
You can't.
I'm getting up. What the fuck are we doing here? Like, that's me.
You don't even see it through to see if it works out.
Nah, fuck are you doing, bro? You see, that's 2 books. You know, if I said 4, how the fuck are you gonna take 2 of them? So now I got 2. We about to bump, and I'm getting up before that shit even happened.
Right.
Play that shit. They used to be making me mad, bro.
That is too funny.
That's why I appreciate Ro. Like, Ro was the most solid fucking partner you would ever want to have at that Spades table.
Really?
She a pretty nigga.
What's the best part? Like, what's her best asset on the game?
Nigga,
she see everything.
Be there, dog. I'm not telling you no more about what, you know what I'm saying. You got to come.
I'm just curious. Y'all on table talking nothing around?
What are you talking about? We all talk at the table.
Each other now.
We talk at the table amongst each other.
Yeah.
All of us.
Okay.
Together.
I'm going to come see it in action, man. I got to see what's going on here.
Yeah, it's definitely going down.
This is a question. I don't know if you can answer this one, but I was thinking about it today when I was preparing for this. But at what age does Spades become like appropriate to play at like a kickback or something? Because right now it's just like drinking in Uno, and then maybe you got that one person who want to play Spades, and I guess it got like an old connotation to it, or maybe like you do it at certain places. Mm-hmm. When does that start?
What do you mean? When does? I don't understand the question.
Like if you go to a get together right now, like it's a cookout, they probably gonna play Spades.
Right.
If I go to a kickback or something, they probably got Uno or like some one-off drinking game.
I hate Uno.
But at some point you'll probably transition into Spades, and I don't know when that happens.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. Well, I grew up in an era where it was. Man, I'm a kid watching and learning how to play Spades. 7, 8 years old.
Oh wow!
By the time I'm 11, like, man, my dad used to bet me on tongue. Man, you cannot eat dinner until you beat me. Man, I'm telling you, nigga was setting the deck. Man, he did that with horseshoes too.
Really?
We'd be out there, nigga, with mosquitoes biting the fuck out of us. It's dark as shit. Chicken smell good. Not until you beat me in horseshoes. in town. Keep trying to tell you about that side of the family, bro.
That'd have been a fire idea if y'all played that instead of spades.
What, horseshoes?
Tonk.
No.
That'd have been fire because nobody even know what that is.
I know.
That'd have been fire. You could have,
Yeah.
you could have popularized.
But we can still.
It's not even too late. You have a little spin off.
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea.
Okay, so anybody out there
Not
doing
your
that
right,
shit, I'm trying to tell you. I knew that was coming. There's enough room for all of us.
Facts. That's facts. And I'm glad you said that because that's a powerful statement. You know, and it's clear that your team understands that. You know, everybody's here and everybody's involved. So
Yeah.
that's fire. That needs more attention. You asked that question. This question not really Spades related, but I saw you talking on the podcast about your background and that you either drive trucks now or you used to.
Retired, yeah.
Is like that whole truck driver serial killer thing? Is that like some real
Serial
stuff?
killer of what?
Like there's like a conspiracy or maybe like a narrative.
It wasn't that we were serial killers. It was we would serial kill your wives and baby mamas. That's the only one that I'm.
Nah, they got like documentaries like they killed like have a like a hooker or something like a one night stand.
I mean, you gotta think though. You
got.
gotta understand that could be an easy thing because you're going cross country.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's
But
why it makes it believable.
Nah, I mean, I've never seen it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can't admit to seeing something. I was just saying, like, maybe there's like creepy guys around. Or
Definitely. Now, I have definitely 2 of them in my lifetime.
Been like,
I'm
way
like,
off.
bruh, no, I knew it. Like, man, you probably got like 8 kids back there or something, little Latinos or something. You ain't right, bro.
Really?
But I gotta go. I can't.
What's the giveaway?
Pink bandana hanging from your window, from your mirror.
Yeah.
It's crazy, bro. Like, where did you get that from? What are you doing? Why do you keep buying all these snacks?
Yeah.
I would see him at the Royal Farms every day. We would load up for Amazon. He'd be there. Who's all these snacks for? I don't.
Those some red flags for
Yeah,
sure.
definitely. He's definitely a cold-blooded creep, bro.
Yeah.
What can you do about it?
Hopefully he's still out here.
Yeah.
The Spades Table, you don't like it to be called a podcast. You make it very clear it's a show. Why is that?
We're a talk show. Like, it's a production. It takes, how many cameras we got?
You got the
Six.
overhead one?
Yeah, it's a 6-camera operation.
Damn, 6 cameras.
So that's the first thing that I won't let it be. And I say that it's no disrespect to any podcast.
Right.
I just want us to be different.
Yeah.
We have to be called something different to be something different. And I want us to move like a production. Like, for real, we don't need anything. Like, we're doing what a Revolt and all them do in-house. Somebody's time us with that bread, man. Get us up out of here, man. We on our way.
So if it all goes exactly how you wanted to go, where does it end up? Just this, but on a larger platform?
Yeah. Nationally syndicated. You know, keep increasing with the great guests we got. Because everybody's somebody for you at the table, to me, and to all of us at the table. So just keep on having banging ass guests, bro. And people will catch fire. And a little piece, we're doing all this with no promotion. Like, we're not like
Pay for ads or nothing?
nothing.
Why not?
You'll see.
Okay.
You'll see.
You don't think that'll help? Pay?
I think we've done it one way, and doing it this way, there's no difference. Unless you're putting, what I say, unless you're putting 1,000 down on this ad right here.
Yeah.
And collectively, we're all doing this together. And if we can't get paid on YouTube, what's the use of, you know what I'm saying, putting any promotion towards anything? The reels and the promo we do, like, they rocking. So what's the use of us keep on giving them money?
Yeah.
Man, I saw a whole Clorox commercial and Taco Bell commercial in the middle of one of our episodes, bruh.
On YouTube?
Yes.
Okay.
For us not to get a dime.
Hold on, they putting y'all can't monetize and
they got ads in our shit.
Nah, that can't be.
Brother.
That
Well,
can't. I don't even think it worked like that. That'd be crazy.
That is crazy,
That's
bro.
insane.
That is crazy. If Isaac was here, it was about a year and a half ago. We watching that joint on his man phone. What the fuck is that? Is that a Clorox?
That's crazy.
Is that a Taco Bell commercial, bro? Because they got YouTube without ads and with ads.
Yeah.
They're definitely, because our episodes be like, well, it used to be like an hour or 45 minutes minimum. Mm-hmm. Cut that shit out.
That's crazy.
We done been getting abused,
They get y'all on both ends.
Man, they tearing me up right now. Pause, bro.
Jeez.
But we can't stop. We can't stop.
Yeah.
What we look like, just giving in to that shit, bro.
Yeah.
That means we ain't supposed to be over there. Mm-hmm. That's all that tell me. We supposed to be on BET or something by now. Well, that's a goal.
Mm-hmm. That seems obtainable for what y'all got going on. Y'all might be there already. I might just need the right plug. For
we just need the right people in the right room.
Yeah.
But we're going to remain humble the whole way to there.
Mm-hmm.
We just going to keep doing what we doing, banging at the nail, bro. That's all we can do.
Yeah. Okay. What's your biggest regret? It don't got to be Spades related. Like your biggest regret in life and what you learned from it.
Not going into the military.
Not going? You wish you would have went?
I did it all through high school. I was group commander when I graduated. My mother she retired from the Air Force. And, President Clinton was at our retirement ceremony. Her retirement ceremony was in Hangar 1.
Really? What was her rank?
Like, bro, no, she was a civilian.
Okay.
That's what made it crazy.
Okay.
That's what made it crazy. She ran the 1776 Supply Squadron. But she had so many accolades. Like, it was her great day. But, not going into the military, because I did it all the way through high school, and that was dope. Mm-hmm. But I just couldn't get past the fact that you're not just going to be yelling at me and screaming at me at this basic training shit, bro. Like, I was in a different mind state back then.
I figured you ROTC'd it up.
Yeah, but ain't nobody yelling at me. And then I'm the group commander, so, you know what I'm saying?
From the top to the bottom.
Yeah, and I keep seeing these movies and hearing all this, nah, bruh. So that's what I'm telling my son now, man. Like, please, that's the only thing I regret. Everything else, I'm glad I did it.
But why is that a regret?
Because I would be in a different space right now. Mm-hmm. Like, I've been getting my retirement checks in my 30s and doubling down on everything else. I can imagine having a truck company and all that right there. Mm-hmm. Bruh.
I do come with a lot.
But I have a theory on that. And as much as I love my team, I know this. It's a reason why it's not like that for me right now and why we're all building together. Because as an owner for so long, I don't tolerate much at all. And I believe if we were out here and everybody was getting paid and everything, I don't think this would be a team. Mm-hmm. I don't think everybody would have made it.
It'd be hard to maintain, for sure.
Yeah, so the way we all putting it together, man, like it means everything, but that's what keeps the glue together. Mm-hmm. Ain't nobody really above nobody. Like, as much as they used to try to pump in my head, this is your show. I keep trying to tell y'all it's not. How can it be my show and I got two people sitting right here? It's ours. Mm-hmm. And unless we all move like ours, it's never going to be what it's supposed to be. And everybody, the machine is machining. Mm-hmm. It's theirs now. It's ours. You feel that way, Lachelle? Mm-hmm. She called me the other day. Whoa.
You said what?
Press me out. We got to do this. We got to do that. Where's this come from? God. Okay. I'm not the biggest religious nigga, but I know when God is working for me. Remember, I said, I don't know where it even came from, bro. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you said that earlier.
I just don't know.
That is too funny. Well, that's all the questions I have for you. You know, I appreciate you for coming on. Did you want to leave off anything in the end?
I love this platform, bro. It was your quality, the digital of the discourse. You see what I'm saying?
I love it.
You know what I'm saying? We do this. You know what I'm saying? We do this. We go with this right here. That made me even want to reach out to you.
Okay.
So I appreciate you, you know what I'm saying, letting us on here and asking me other stuff other than the table. That's what sets you apart from any interview that I personally have ever done. Mm-hmm. And from what I've seen of your other interviews, you're not just asking them about what they're doing right now and like you're branching off. Mm-hmm. You brought out cards. So I'm going to end with a salute to you.
Appreciate it. I thought that was a good idea when I came up with it.
Hey, man, that's dope right there. Like, that's some shit she was trying to tell me the other day. Paul, we have to do this.
It's not a bad idea. I was gonna say y'all should probably take it. That's some That's just a random little content you can post every week. You know, just a quick little thing.
Shout out to Shell Photography.
Shout out to Lachelle, man.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I thank everybody for watching whatever we doing, man. Just appreciate the movement because we here for y'all. Period. Like, ain't no other way for us to look at it. I need this to be between all the great podcasts and productions and whatever. The DMV could be the hub. Like, we need to be the unit. Like, when you come to DC, whoever you are as a star, it's a few places you have to go. Just like when you go to New York, you got to go to Hot 97. You go to Atlanta, you got to go to such and such and such and such. We got to be the staple of the DMV, bro.
Mm-hmm. I feel that. That's definitely on the goals list.
Mm-hmm. And that's that, bro.
Okay. Everybody go follow Official Spades Table.